In this episode, I'm going to give you 7 must-try brands that hardly anybody's talking about right here on the Tequila Hombre. Coming up next. Hello and welcome to this episode of the Tequila Hombre. As I'm sure all of you are aware, we all hear about the brands that are hyped all the time. People are always posting pictures on Instagram about or on Facebook. Are constantly talking about, and well, there's a bunch of brands that are out there that don't get talked about that often that are just as good as if not better. So I'm going to give you 7 brands today I recommend that we hardly hear about on social media or hardly hear people talking about. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into our 7 brand list. The first brand I want to tell you about comes out of NOM 1579, which of course is El Pendillo, with the infamous Felipe Camarena, the master distiller, making the brands there. It is Talta. Now, everyone talks about G4 all the time, but no one talks about Talta. And Talta is actually Felipe Camarena's favorite brand out of 1579. This tequila uses deep well water, which creates a beautiful minerality to it, which really increases the complexity of the flavor profile. As a matter of fact, in a conversation that I've had, as well as an interview with Felipe Camarena, he says that he believes that the repo here is the most complex repo on the market. They have multiple expressions under this brand. They have a Blanco, a 110 Blanco, a repo, an añejo, an extra añejo, and a 110 proof extra añejo. All of them are excellent. I highly recommend picking up a bottle and trying this brand and getting to know it. And if you do, I guarantee you'll probably love it. Next on the list is a tequila that comes out of NOM 1604. It is Destiladora Bonanza. The brand is Santa Leza. Now, Santa Leza is a surprise brand. I was introduced to this one a couple years ago, and it is absolutely delicious. I really enjoyed it. I think it's a classic tequila flavor profile. Traditionally made, they use Toona, they use estate-grown agave. They ferment in wooden tanks and then distill using copper pot stills. And they do a great job with this. It's absolutely a beautiful tequila. The repo is really great. Right now, they just have a Blanco and repo, but the añejo is due to be released really soon. And according to the details that I got from the brand, it sounds like it's going to be really good. And I'm going to try to get a bottle of the añejo to do a review as soon as it's released. So if you haven't tried Santa Leza, look to pick up a bottle. We do carry it on ferment and still, and I highly recommend it. It is a delicious tequila that I think most of the tequila enthusiasts that watch this channel will thoroughly enjoy. Next on the list is a brand that comes out of NOM 1414, otherwise known as Vivanco and Associates, and it's by master distiller Sergio Cruz. It is Luna Nueva tequila. You don't hear too much about this tequila, but it's absolutely delicious, beautiful brand. I highly enjoy the Blanco, repo, and añejo for this brand, and I highly recommend it. If you haven't tried it, this is a must-try. Very reasonably priced, very affordable, and something that I think that most of you would actually really enjoy. So if you haven't tried Luna Nueva, pick up a bottle and give it a try, and I guarantee you'll probably like it. Hopefully like it as much as I do. The next brand also comes out of 1414. It is their house brand. It is Viva Mexico. Now, Viva Mexico is a beautiful brand out of NOM 1414, made by master distiller Sergio Cruz. It is a fantastic tequila, extremely reasonably priced. You can get all 3 expressions for under $60, including the añejo. Beautiful tequila. Right now, the pricing on it is fantastic on ferment and still. We have a great deal on it. I highly recommend this tequila. It's so good that I'm even bringing in a special high-proof batch for the Tequila Barrel and Agave Collective. It'll be an exclusive there. But if you haven't tried Viva Mexico, make sure you head to Ferment and Still and pick up some bottles of the Blanco, repo, and añejo. It's fantastic, easy to sip, beautiful flavor profile. Highly recommend it. The next tequila on our list also comes from 1414, and it is Gil Real. Now, Gil Real is a beautiful flavor profile in this tequila, extremely rich and silky on the mouthfeel. This is made from 8-year-old ripe agave, and it is absolutely a beautiful tequila. It's a little on the pricey side, but well worth it. They have a Blanco and repo right now, and they're both absolutely delicious. So I highly recommend, if you haven't tried a Gil Real, you can head and pick it up at Ferment and Still. We have great pricing on it, and it's absolutely an amazing tequila. So I highly recommend trying it if you haven't tried it yet. The next tequila on our list comes out of NOM 1522. It is made by master distiller Jaime Villalobos Souza. It is the Dos Angeles Caídos brand. They have a Blanco and a Rosa right now. The Blanco is very approachable, extremely easy to sip, and got great flavor profile. But the Rosa, for me, is the gem of the line. This is the best Rosa that I've ever had from any brand so far. So if you're one that likes tequila aged in wine, this is a must try. Right now, it is basically only available in Colorado, but we're working to help with the brand to get them distribution here in California so we can carry it on ferment and still. So make sure you watch the website, and as soon as we're able to get distribution for them here in California, we'll get it set up and ordered for ferment and still. But if you're in Colorado, I definitely recommend seeking out and picking up a bottle of either the Blanco or the Rosa, Dos Angeles Caídos. Last but not least on my list is the Pura Sangre line out of 1146, made by Enrique Fonseca. You know him as the guy that makes the Artenam Selección 1146. And if you love that tequila, you're going to love these. This line is absolutely beautiful. This is the Fuerte Blanco, which is the higher proof Blanco. Really nice flavor profile on it. It comes in at like 43% alcohol by volume. It's not really high, but it really has a nice flavor profile to it. They have a Blanco, a Repo, an Añejo, and an Extra Añejo, and all of them are delicious. They do a fantastic job. So if you're somebody that likes Artenam Selección 1146, then this is a brand you've got to try. It is Pura Sangre. Well, there you go. There's my list of 7 tequila brands that I think everybody should try that you don't hear people talking about very often. They're all very good, delicious tequilas that I highly recommend. If you like the information I provided in this video, make sure you click the thumbs up and give me a like. If you're new to the channel, bienvenido, welcome, and hopefully you enjoyed the content in here. And if so, then why don't you go ahead and become a subscriber? Click the subscribe button and the notification bell next to it, and that way you'll get notified every time I post a review or an informational video like this that will help you in selecting some great tequilas to help you on your journey in experiencing what wonderful tequila tastes like. And until next time, like I always say, life is too short to drink bad tequila, so try any of the ones on this list and you'll be in great shape. Salud. Bye, guys.